I bear no affection for the period when I was branded a kidnapper, and harbour no ill will for those whose children were taken. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince sleeps. Right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujiv. I'll not pry if you rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. I felt my imagination grow as Heisman and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Like, it takes so many points to level up your imagination, my god. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I'll keep you company in instead.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Oh my gosh.
Quite.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Briarhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us, at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
So it seemed it was fixed, without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nearest, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? What's that to say? Should be able to see the ocean tomorrow. Nearest said the waters around Briarhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious about what he meant by that. So, there's a thing I haven't showed you guys yet, and it's kind of sick. I think it's this one. So this is what it looks like on the deck while the ship, while the runner is actually moving. Like, how cool is this? Like, it's kind of sick.
Hey.
Good timing, I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you got the time, why not join me? Sure.
Well then.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Picking a fight. Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hi, Katharina. Hey, you lot. Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. You've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. The young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Yeah,
Certainly.
let's go deal with her. Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming aboard at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. So yeah, just a mid-combat fight.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time.
Give me a break, lady! Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Thank you, Gallica.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Looks like
Yeah,
you've
that's
gotten
fine,
strong.
dude. So we're gonna steal.
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
That's cool.
Okay.
Merge it!
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Ready to lose?
Magic Knight! Is that all?
So yeah, a couple of our characters have like evolved. Wow, that was a lot.
Falkenberg's guard is down.
I kind of need to level it up a little bit more.
I will fight as
So at the moment, it's not really doing much.
We can do this.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
In Swordmaster. Perhaps give me your aid. Let my power support you. This is it.
This is cool. Yeah, at the moment, it's kind of like a generic tank.
But this is where the real fight begins.
Is that all?
A blunder.
Falkenberg's guard is down.
With blade in hand! Are you alright?
My thanks.
My thanks.
That helps.
Getting the like Royale is also really good.
I show no mercy.
Coin.
Nice hit.
Take the crit.
Not done yet.
This is a joke.
You don't need to do
Going in
that.
for the kill.
Ooh, and you crit it twice. Stroll, always stroll. It's always fucking stroll.
Oh, power of heroes! Healing us!
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
I knew you'd help.
You think all power of kings.
Please don't miss this time.
Mandible bearing.
Control. Please stop your defenses.
You're here. I shall. Swordmaster.
Not now.
After me.
I was hoping for like,
No.
damn, okay.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down. I die hard.
A blunder.
This is a joke.
Okay, you can stop that now.
Heise me. They've dropped your defenses.
Oh, Mystic Punch! Worthy foe after all.
Formidable indeed.
Let's stay calm.
Sapped your defenses.
Only the player is allowed to. Exactly. My God. Because you actually have a health pool.
No way. Oh, I trained so much for this.
I know I can trust you with our lives.
Ooh, we mastered the thingo.
Not bad at all.
That's huge. Oops, I forgot to actually assign us that point. Debt collection steals mag from one enemy. Rough. Ooh, 64 now.
I've lost.
Well, then why don't you join me? But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Who is the tired man?
Yeah.
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Oh, Eudoricus. Who do you think I am, exactly? Oh, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina... Katharina Grand? Grand? Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh,
Are all those people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do parapists like them get? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Eudoricus, wait. Take this, and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear, I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my Royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people. But it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the Parapets take them up on
I'll
it.
make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze their stride, so I'll squeeze them right back. Will handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself, but I got to try something. Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapets are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapets start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They'd like this twisted world just the way it is. And let's change it.
Sure.
That's exactly what I plan on doing, Aaron. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it, which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Aaron. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center. We should be seeing bigger rewards for bounties. Go check on it. We've got to keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. That was a slug.
She.
Keeper and inheritor of the Brawler's virtues. Though thy shared bond and new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
Power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Oh, hell yeah, we hit the rank 3.
I'm not letting anyone
So
die.
we got the Pugilist. You can now study the Pugilist in academia. Try seeing what new power waits for you. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Bro, Justin's coming over? What is this? So we'll be arriving tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brylehaven is. Ooh, got a moth. He invited himself when he's seen Jamie down the street. Ah! So I'm like, guys, stick heads up. Fucking beanbag chair? That was like one of my favorite things as a kid. Like being small enough that if I sat in a beanbag chair, I'd be fucking consumed in it. Um,
Ah, it's you.
I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Yeah, let's speak to Heisman again. A kitchen, bathroom, and laundry, a shower. This gauntlet runner is more akin to a moving manor, considering all these amenities. It's likely far more agreeable than my hideout. It had its charms too.
Right.
Well, as they say, home is where you make it. It was admittedly crude, but I developed a certain fondness for it nonetheless. Overall, these living arrangements are an improvement in comfort and leisure, but if I may lodge one complaint, it's those things. The way they build their nests in fields, subsist on our scraps, and the disquieting luster of their wings, ugh, just the thought of them fills me with revulsion.
Understood?
If we remain diligent in our cleaning efforts, they should have a little reason to trespass into our spaces. I ask that you never leave unfinished food or other trash about.
Alright.
Saying pick up after yourselves, you fucking savages. Retiring so soon? Ah, your sour expression does not deter me. Sleep can wait. For this old man's ramblings demand an attentive pair of ears. Oof. So we just kind of strapped in.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh my god, I've got so many notifications on this phone.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Royal Haven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see.
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Royal Haven.
Port Brilehaven.
I'm half
capital of the
convinced that
Principality of Oceania,
Joanna might,
the
because so
western
Joanna
annex
is the
of
criminal that's
Uchronia,
meant to be turning
the
herself in at
vivacious city.
Brilehaven.
Brilehaven is
But we
port
trusted
call
her
to
to like
ships of
set
both
up the
trade and
town's
war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural
government,
wonders
'cause that's
caused
what
by
she led.
Martha, to the
So she may not actually turn up.
People flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The
I
sea
heard-
guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Oh shit, we get like a proper anime.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon! Seems like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Royale Haven.
I absolutely respect the executive decision to allow your mustache to connect to your sideburns like that.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Sky Runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
I love how his stance on engineering is magic is cheating.
You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't a walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Oh, they're hyping it up.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
Glodell has pimp energy? He does.
Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
I mean, there's good. Imagine running out of parking spaces. See, somebody just goes, "Oh, fuck it," and they just park on the onboarding ramp into the
Tomorrow
car
is
park.
finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
It's honestly my favorite part of traveling too, like
If
sampling
you're
local
sure,
dishes.
Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Because it's like, I think that's like always one of my favorite things to do while I'm traveling. Like my couple of times I went to New Zealand, the few times I went to Tasmania. My first thing was always like, I want to sample the local food culture. Don't take me to the popular shit. I want to know what's good.
Hey, mister.
Hello. Need a ride? Good choice.
Say,
Oh, damn.
Whoa!
yes.
Well,
That's maybe actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the
Okay,
human's
then.
future. Anyway, we'd better get to finding it in we can stay at. Okay, let's see.
Ridiculous.
Who the fuck are you? You already look awful.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Oh, he's super shady.
What do I do? Hey,
Look who's here. You're that elder fella from Matira, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you. If so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full. And with the one calling itself the come one, come all in. What a joke. That's going to be an issue.
right?
Is there another place nearby to stay? There are 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where no knobby wankers like Forden stay. A Parapus or an Elder stay in there? Fat bloody chance. There's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis naturally. Probably bought out to the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but
No, not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yuji standing up front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle. Oof. I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better. Honestly, it doesn't sound that bad.
Hey there!
Were you planning on staying at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everyone's full up, and after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time
I
too.
see.
Damn it. What I upward inflect, like I had 2? That's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that Gauntlet Runner yours, you're the one you had parked in the middle of the Martyra. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too. It's a secret. Wow, stingy. And here I was going to tell my dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real Gauntlet Runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
oh, this blooming heat.
What is it you require?
You ever look about you like one of my